remember this person, Lana, who I made a video on a few months ago. I called her out for the stuff that she did, like her faking being in the hospital, a bunch of other stuff. Well, it seems that video, it didn't get the message clear enough to her. So, I am tasked in this video to make sure that this video is more impactful, and maybe she'll get the message with this video. And I've learned a lot of new information that makes her even worse than I originally. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, because this video, it's going to be a real interesting one. So this man and I have been in contact for like around 1 to 2 weeks now. This man has his own channel. If y'all want to go subscribe to him, this guy's a really cool guy. And this man's gonna be talking to us and explaining a lot of the stuff that's been happening recently, because he's been really involved about it. So whenever you want to start it, start.
Alright. The first screenshot, bro. I genuinely hate being here. I may just stop posting gotcha and post real life content. I'm kind of confused by that. You say that you hate being here, but you're gonna keep posting content anyways? You say that you're gonna stop posting gotcha, but post real life content. It doesn't make any sense though. If you hate being somewhere, wouldn't you just take a break or quit altogether? This doesn't make any sense to me. Before that post, it says, bye. I can't deal with losing people anymore. If anything, this is probably my last ever post you'll see before I completely take a long break from posting and talking to people until I can even pull myself together, which will take a while. All these screenshots were a year ago, but they were all very close together in time length.
And also, she still says the same stuff. So not much has changed.
Exactly, bro. Now in this third screenshot, she's cyberbullying somebody in her community post, calling somebody chopped. And the fact that she bullies other people just to feel good about herself, that shows how insecure she is.
No, exactly. that's a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little sad.
The fourth image. She said that she's so tired of being here and being abandoned. She says, I'm so sorry that I'm pathetic and have BPD. You can't expect me to change. I'll be the way I am. No one can help me stop me besides support me through it. I'm not gonna really read the rest of that. You guys can read the rest of that if you want to, but
I want
basically
to comment on this. Hold on, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I want to comment on this before you even say anything. My mom had her own surgery when I was like 10 or 11. I don't act in the way that she acts, because I feel like any ordinary person would see that the stuff that she does is wrong. I understand that, yes, people go through their own stuff in life, especially some people as children. It doesn't justify anything. It really, really doesn't. And we've gotten to a point where people like Lana tries to justify everything. To be fair, like I said in my previous video about her, some of the stuff that she says, a lot of the things that she says actually, is not true. Who's to say that this is also a lie? My mom had her own surgery. I'm not gonna get into it, but we worked through it and everything was fine.
She DMs me saying that we were texting before on her private on my phone number, right?
Yep.
When we were dating, she asked for my phone number. I gave it to her. However, I don't trust anyone online with my personal information, so I gave her a fake phone number from like a private texting service, but basically it's not my real number at all. In the seventh image, you're going to see something really disgusting. That is her mom copying her texting style, calling me romantic names, and just acting really weird to me, bro. Like the fact she acknowledged that I was a minor too. She knew that I was Lana's boyfriend. So the fact that she pretended to be Lana just to say that type of stuff to me is just really weird and disgusting. In the eighth image, me and Lana were messaging in this image, talking about Dennis. In the seventh image, basically, Dennis is some individual, right? Who's a cornball. He went doxing and leaking her whole information in my Discord server. It was just using ults to bypass the bans. So eventually, after banning him and getting rid of him, I chose to DM Lana, reaching out and telling her what happened. At the time, I didn't know that was Lana's mom who was actually contacting me, but that was, yeah, it's just crazy. In the 8th image, as you can see though from her side, she's saying, "Thanks, baby," putting heart emoji, saying, "I love you." She even phrased the word love to LUV to try and copy Lana's texting style.
So I have a question. I have a question about this. Are you sure that this was actually her mom, or do you think it was? Do you have any doubt that it was actually just her?
It was actually her mom. At this time, Dennis had actually privately emailed her mom to get her kicked off the internet for her behavior online because Dennis got fed up with her. And so at that time, Lana's parents did actually have possession of her phone as it was taken away. She wasn't on Discord for a long time. So all those messages that were sent were actually Lana's parents. Actually was not faked.
Well, you know what? With Lana, I'll be honest, we can't really trust anything that Lana says.
Speaking of not trusting anything she says, in the 9th image, she admits to me April 1st, right?
On April Fool's is crazy.
Yes, on April Fool's, bro.
On April Fool's Day
And
is crazy.
bro, I was even asking her, "Is this an April Fool's joke?" She said it wasn't. No. She even admitted it on April 5th too. But she says, "Yuppie, I'm not going to be 16. I'm going to be 14. I lied about my age so others would include me into these things. I didn't know you would get together with me. I was scared of telling you, but I trust you won't tell others about this." See, like, I would have kept it a secret between us until you chose to go teaming up with Dennis and doing whatever else you did.
I have a question for you. I have a genuine question for you. Did she say, was she the one who said that she liked you?
Yeah. She admitted it to me when I asked her.
And reading this, it implies that she was actually 13.
The fact she lied about her age, though, that's really disgusting. Because that means she would have been 13 when we got together. And since I'm 15, that's a 2-year age gap, and that's really gross. However, though, because I didn't really know, you can't really call me a predator for that. I immediately cut contact with her after that because that's just not okay. I even told her herself, like, you gotta just been honest, right? We could have been friends, we wouldn't have dated, but still, you shouldn't go lying about your age for years. It's just not okay.
Them trying to say that you're a predator, you're not, because you're not even yourself. You're not even an adult for that.
Some people need to realize though that like false allegations destroy lives. If that is actually successful,
If
then like
you are
literally destroy
actually
somebody's life.
if you're actually able to get people to believe that, it can ruin somebody's life. It's not
Exactly, bro.
right. It's not. I've had people who
I've seen
trying to do that
people,
to me
bro.
before. Almost ruined my life. I'm an example of that.
Yeah, and what really annoys me though is that one of the main things about Lana is that she'll point fingers at everyone else but herself. She never takes accountability.
And she
Yeah,
gets people to trying to fight her own fights, her own battles.
that's something that also really annoys me about her is that when you meet her, she'll pretend to be a nice person and all, but really she'll just try to brainwash you and use you to like do stuff for her. She'll try to like use you to always get into drama with her and defend her because people are attacking her.
And notice
But I
this.
spoke with all these attackers, bro. Like 99.99% of these attackers, I spoke with them. They showed me proof of Lana initiating these attacks, and the guys just said they were defending themselves. But of course, Lana chose to call up her goons to deal with it.
And notice this, because I recently noticed this. she either befriends people who have clout, who have somewhat of a good-ish reputation, or she befriends people who like Dennis and what he does and what she does, and she dates people who can where she knows they'll stick their necks out for her.
I already finished all the screenshots, really.
So um can I ask you then about your guys' relationship then, like a little more about it and kind of the stuff that she did, like more in detail, if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure.
I know that she was the one who kind of showed interest in you, like she does everybody. What kind of did she do anything in y'all's relationship that kind of made you feel uncomfortable?
She would sometimes be like freaky. Like,
Hmm.
I get that she was being freaky as a joke, but she went a very extreme with that. She said that when we got together, that she would just repeatedly fuck me or something like that. Just saying that she would touch me. Doing it back to back every single day or whatever. She said that every day that we like saw each other, if we ever met up in real life, she said that we'd be touching each other daily. Just all types of weird shit, bro.
And I know that she kind of involved you in her drama as well, right?
Yeah, she was always calling me for backup to clean up her mess.
Honestly, when it comes to her, I've learned, and look, I've only known her for like a year. I think it's not even a year, to be honest. Like more like 6 or 7 months. Don't make a joke about that because I know people will. But she's not. I don't think she's really all there when it comes to things like that because she does stuff that no, I don't think normal people would do. Like I'm not trying to sound messed up when I say that. It's just like it's kind of what she does. Um, when me and her were still talking, she would use me to get her out of anything. And essentially I used a lot of my time when we spoke to get her out of trouble. So it's kind of like you, right?
Yeah,
It's just I think there's a lot of people that do that because they don't think that's what she would do because she, like you said too, she comes off like she's kind and stuff.
that just like always bothered me. That like, so first I was happy that I was like defending a friend, right?
Hmm.
But then when it's like became constant, like every 24 hours and 7 days of a week, I'd always be getting DM'd. Like it's only been like a minute and you're already in another huge drama.
And she does that intentionally. When me and her tried things, she wouldn't listen, and she like somebody that I recently got into contact with that wants to speak out about their own thing. They told me, they told me that they told me a bit, and she wanted to get into drama with them, and I told her not to, and she didn't listen. So it's like she says and she claims, like on YouTube, for example, that she doesn't like it, yet she gets herself into drama all the time. So it's a complete opposite.
Yeah, mind you, a lot of the drama that she got into, she could have just stayed out of it by like not engaging with it at all.
Hmm. and she'll try to drag you down with it. I think that's one of the things that kind of got her when I stopped, because I would defend her. I would come to her defense. I'm not gonna lie, I would. And anybody who knows her and me knows that I would get involved because she would ask it, and it got to a point for me where it was like, no, I'm not gonna no, because you keep doing the same thing.
I
It's
feel you.
weird. It's weird, and she's. I honestly don't even know the words to put it in.
Bro, not gonna lie. My breaking point was when Dennis got involved. I was like, do you know how much backlash I'm receiving from like Dennis and his buddies? Constantly being harassed with alt accounts and stuff like that. Because I chose to defend you.
And this, a little to add
Yeah.
on to that, and she started talking to him again
Yeah, she became
because
friends with somebody who just
mhm,
doesn't care about her at all.
because she thinks no, and she thinks that he does care. Here's my question. Here's my question though. What happens when he's done and he gets tired of her? Better yet, because I bet you, he's using her for something. As his own puppet. What happens when he's done with that? Genuine question. Genuine question. What do you think is gonna happen? I have a few ideas, but I want your input on it
Bro,
too.
not gonna lie. Dennis is unpredictable, but from from what I've known, I know I can read him like a book. If anything, he's probably just gonna like out of nowhere betray her, launch an assault on her, and just like humiliate her really badly. Because let me
Well,
tell you, he does not care about her at all, bro. She's just a pawn to him.
well, you know what happened last time, right? You know what happened last time, where he got her to take a picture of herself with a fucking sign. Which, by the way,
A,
I can't lie.
a fan sign?
He got her. He got her to like put up a sign, like a piece of paper, and it was saying something. It was saying something stupid. I can't show that because if I show it, I'll definitely get YouTube will definitely get really really mad. Um, but it was a piece of paper, and it said something very. It wasn't nice. I'll say that much.
Oh boy.
And he essentially blackmailed her. But yet, even though he did that, she still speaks to him because she thinks that he fucks with her. So basically, for anybody who tried helping her, because I know there was a few people, it basically went to nothing because she ended up started talking to him again. So it
True.
makes me wonder what's gonna happen when he's done with her shit again.
Let's be real. She's not gonna learn a lesson. She'll do anything to come out on top. So, fortunately, you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. You just have to let the consequences play out if she doesn't want to listen.
But that's why I said it's not even my issue anymore. I do want to speak about. Give me 1 second. I do want to speak about what she's trying to say about me that barely came to my attention. So Lana's trying to say, and this was a while ago, but I'm gonna still talk about it because it has to do with me, and everybody knew this. So around, let me see, a few months ago, Lana came to me like she does everybody, and she expressed that she liked me, that she wanted to get together with me. At the, at the time, I me and the person I was with, we were taking a break, and she knew about this, so she was like, "Oh wow, I like you, and I want to get together." Blah 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 blah. We we tried it for a few days. And within those few days, it was very clear to me that she was she wasn't the best person to be with whatsoever. So I told her about my concerns, and she tries to say at the time that I used her and that it was all lust apparently. Um because I tried to express my concerns to her. And that's kind of why me and her stopped talking. It's because of that. And she tried to say that, oh well, I'm I'm not online. You are. I don't be online like that. Like, let me ask you real quick. Do you see me online a lot? Because I used to be, but I'm not anymore.
Not really, bro.
I don't be on
Like,
Discord a lot. I don't be on Discord a lot anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
nah, if anything, you're active on Instagram more.
No, I'm more active on Instagram, and I'm more active on Instagram because Instagram to me is it's so peaceful from here, from Discord. It is way more peaceful. Like, I know we had a conversation about it, but it really is that peaceful. Like, I don't be on Discord a lot. I don't. I haven't for like months. And she tries to say that she isn't, quote, chronically online. She may not on her main account. She may not on her main account, but she has multiple accounts that she is on.
On her second account, she plays a different life, bro. Like, new identity, pretend to be someone she's not. This is hilarious.
So yes, maybe she's not on her main account, but that doesn't mean that she's not on another account. And because of her age, she claims that, quote, she works. I know in a lot of states, there's a few states where yes, you can work, like 14, I think. I think it's like 14. But she barely turned 14. And she's been saying that since last year. So she's been lying the entire time about that too. But for her to say about me and saying that, apparently, what was one of the things she said? I think she said some shit. She said something stupid. I'm not gonna look at it, but she called me something. And what she does, I think she called me an asshole. I think that's what she called me. It doesn't even make me mad. It just makes me laugh at how much she tries to play a victim, and then she tries to call me saying I'm playing a victim. Because I haven't even talked about it, to be honest. I don't really talk about all that, and how much I don't care. Anyways, you got anything else to add?
Lana, if you're seeing this video, fucking do
She
better,
will.
bro, and actually mean it. Just fucking do better. Like, you've done so much wrong. You've lied saying that you would change. And yeah, just stop, bro. Don't say you're gonna change and then you don't actually change. Actions mean more than words.
No, and show that you're gonna change. Show it. Actions speak louder than
Exactly.
words.
Yeah. And Lana, I would advise that you just take accountability because you thought that you could hide the past from me. You thought that I wouldn't know, but the truth always came out. And I left, Rocco left, Thunder left. Everyone else will leave if you don't just own up to the truth and actually change. And stop trying
Well,
to point the blame on everyone else.
except for her and the like 3 or 4 people that like simp over her. I used to be in a place where like I did want to believe that she would change, but that never happened. So
Okay, I don't got anything else. I'll be making a document if I did miss anything. And for the viewers watching this, you guys can go based off your own judgment from that document. Please don't go on any platforms that start harassing anyone mentioned in this video. This video is just meant to like inform. You can go off your own judgment. If you choose to believe us, that's cool. If you don't choose to believe us, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
We're just saying don't do that because I think it's just going to create more problems.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, one person actually thought that like I was harassing them or whatever, because one of my friends chose to go after someone I had beef with, and so I said, I can't really control what they do. I told them not to, but it is what it is. So yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, y'all, and I'll be linking this man's document in the description to go and so go look at that because it'll probably explain more in there because I'm pretty sure we missed a few things. But hey, dude, thanks for your time, dude. I appreciate you, and I'm really happy that we could collaborate.
Me too, man.
So I have one more person in this next clip. I do want to talk about a community post that actually Lana made yesterday. I saw this yesterday. And I can't show pictures because YouTube will get very mad at me. But this post is I did it, guys. Graduation. And this is not really graduation, it's more called 8th grade promotion, at least it was for me, to high school. If Lana says that she's 15 to 16 years old, why would she barely be going to high school? I'm pretty sure that the age that somebody moves into high school is like 13 or 14. I mean, look at that. 14 years old. Interesting. And she claims she's 15 to 16 years old. So ideally, she should be a junior. So it kind of just confirms more or less what we were just talking about. I don't know what else there is to say. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into this interview.
I met her around early 2025 on Talk from an art video I did. I started DMing her. Nothing serious or personal because we weren't like that, At the time, I didn't have Discord, so I didn't know all the things about her and what she was actually like, till I did. I got Discord, I got added to her group chat with all her friends, and it seemed good for a while till I slowly started realizing that she wasn't the person that I thought I knew. She would talk about her mental health and her state all the time, which of course isn't bad, but when you don't ask, it kind of is. Her friends started to complain about it, and it soon became a thing of everybody hating her. Soon she was removed from the group chat, and she came to me talking about it. I, at the time, felt bad for her, so we made our own Discord server. She added all her friends, added her boyfriend. It was fine till she broke up with her boyfriend, and got with another guy. Roughly 2 days later, she started getting into a habit of getting with multiple men at, one time. Again, I didn't care till she decided to get me involved when she broke up with her boyfriend and started saying that she was a lesbian. At that time, I was with a guy, but she was saying that, from what I remember, that I was her girlfriend. She would call me her wife. She would make TikTok videos about us, and soon everybody hated me for that till she started liking her ex again. which I know the lesbian phase probably wasn't true, but that's when I realized that she wasn't a great person. So I distanced myself from her till she got with my ex, which was originally her boyfriend. He once came to me complaining about her, and I felt bad, so I let him talk to me. I talked to him, and we made this bond. And he started getting to this point of liking me and not liking Lana while he was with Lana. After a bit, he finally broke up with her and decided to get with me. She got to this point of hating me because she was accusing me of being the reason they broke up. She would tell all her friends. She would do all this other shit till he broke up with me. Didn't break up, but just said I needed a break. He did it 3 times. The 3rd time, he actually tried to get with her. And I know that she knew that he was on a quote-unquote break, but he still let it slide. And once I actually broke up with him, that's when she got to this bad point of shit-talking me for God knows how long. Even when I told her to drop it because it was none of her business, she continued talking about it to other people I didn't know. She would try to force me away from my ex because she was saying that I hurt him and that I was the bad person in the story. Gosh, where do I start at this point? After this, I believe she's gotten with around 5 different people. It's been about 3 weeks max. Again, she got into this habit of dating people a lot without giving it enough time, but that's pretty much all.
Can I ask you something? Because
yeah,
I've been asking a lot of people this. Do you think that Lana, do you think that she gets into relationships too quickly with people that she barely meets?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. She does it all the time.
And I know you mentioned about her calling you names. Do you remember some of that? Did anything she ever do make you uncomfortable?
Especially around the time where she was saying that I was her quote-unquote girlfriend and was posting gotcha videos about us, saying that she could treat me better than my previous boyfriend. That definitely did make me uncomfortable.
So she came and harassed you kind of about you and your ex's situation. Basically got into your guys' business, right?
Yes, I think it happened the night after. She texted me saying, "What the fuck? You are a horrible person. He deserves better. He didn't deserve you." And she would go on to tell me to never talk to him or her again. My friend actually that was on the group chat that she was saying that told me that she was still talking about me and even called me a whore, saying that from what I saw from the shots, she said my ex chose a whore and not me.
Do you think that they both, even while you were in a relationship with your ex, do you think they still liked each other?
I definitely think they had an on and off thing going, you know?
So, like, do you think they were hiding it from you?
Yeah.
Looking on everything, then what's your opinion on Lana herself?
I think she can be a better person if she just got off the internet, you know?
Like, take time to herself without being
Yeah, like
online?
if she just got off social media and actually got in a relationship in real life with a guy she actually knows, I think she could be better than like how she is now, but I don't know if that'll ever happen.
I had somebody else similar say this to me. Um, and you can't change, at least what I think, you can't change people and what they think. It's unfortunate. I've known a lot of people who have tried to help her, me included, but ultimately it's her decision and it's her choice, and I don't think anybody should beat themselves up for it.
Yeah, I know she knows that she's a bad person, but I don't want to give like up on her. I apologize for what happened when she called, like when the ex thing. She hasn't replied, but I just don't want to be on bad terms with her no matter what, you know, because she's still my friend whether I want to be friends with her or not. Like,
Coming here, interviewing, what is your intentions? Like, do you wish, you kind of said it already, but so you don't wish anything bad upon her, just for it to get better?
yeah, I just wish that she would realize what her actions are doing and affecting other people, and she'll realize that she just needs to get off social media for a bit and actually take a break.
Alright, y'all. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments about all of this, because you know what? We did this before, and I want to hear your guys' opinions on all of this in the comments below. I'm not really tripping off Alana anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care. She's not the person that I really trip off of. Lana, she's really not that much of a threat. She's really immature. This girl, I mean, I tried helping her. I really, really did. And her trying to say that, even in her post that she made about me, saying that I used her. I don't use people, but you know what? It's what she thinks. It's fine. But guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you don't like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. And be sure to subscribe the guy that I'm collaborating with. But with that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.